Hello, Libra. Welcome to Indiglojypsy. I'm Jenna. I'm happy to do this tarot reading for Libra placements or anyone involved with a Libra. The messages may or may not resonate. I appreciate your presence and energy, and I hope you're all doing wonderful. I have a 432 hertz playing in the background. I know I look a mess. I'll just get that out of the way. I'm also a nanny, so I take care of a 4-month-old baby in addition to my own 2 small children. So today was, but I'm going to get you your messages, and I'm grateful for all of your presence here. But yeah, I've got a 432 hertz playing by a creator called Celestial Subliminals. If you guys are interested, you can check out their channel. I'm very confident that you'll find some great value there. Okay. So I really planned on doing your reading this morning, Libra. And at that time, your channeled song was, I think it's called Let Them Down or What You Did or something like that. But it's by Mahalia and Ella May. Yeah, so that was your song this morning. You know, by the time it's evening, at least where I live, the energies could have completely shifted, but that's what it was at that point. And as I was shuffling the tarot for you, the 3 of Swords reversed did show itself. So this is indicating to me that you guys are doing some healing work, or you've been working on healing for a long period of time, and now is no different. Hello, Amin. Thank you so much for being here. Antique. Ukraine. Oh, wow. You're so welcome. Thank you for your presence and energy. You've been here before, I believe. Thank you for being here. I appreciate all of you guys very much. But this 3 of Swords reversed is indicating to me that you guys have overcome quite a bit of disappointments, letdowns, being in the middle of things, whether you were asked to be there or not, etc. But you've done a lot of inner work, or that is the advice here, is to take some time to work on yourself, work on Eder. Thank you so much for being here. Hello to you. Take some time to work on yourself, work on healing your heart, work on developing your mental muscle. That is focus on things that you want to experience, as opposed to things that have let you down or disappointed you or hurt you here, okay? Wow. Yeah, that just kind of flipped around, indicating that you guys are overcoming some disappointments here, okay? But because it's reversed, there is it's good. It shows healing. It shows the desire to heal, or that you're continuing your healing journey here, okay? I'll pull a moon card from the Moonology. Oh, thank you. I'm so sorry. I can barely see this. Glitch Man, thank you so much. I sure am really sad. Brandon, I hope you feel better very soon. Thank you for being here, all of you. I appreciate your presence, and I hope you feel better soon. But that's what this is about, you guys, focusing on things that bring you joy, that uplift you, that make you feel gratitude. You have the power to not give attention to things that are making you perpetuate a hurt or a pain or a disappointment. Oh, thank you, Glitchman. I appreciate your support very much. Thank you so much. I can't even tell you. I'm so exhausted right now, but I'm doing Libra's reading. Okay. So you have moon memories, the past. So you guys are letting go of the past with that 3 of Swords reversed. And this says, moon in detriment, cut your losses. This is moon in Capricorn. Some of you guys could have Capricorn moons, or you could be dealing with a Capricorn moon. And then moonlit, embrace uncertainty. I love that. I love that for you guys. It's perfect alignment with the 3 of Swords reversed. The past is yours for a reason. It shaped you into who you are today. So it does have value, even if it was painful. Cut your losses here, Libra, and embrace the uncertainty, because there's more in store for you, especially like once you feel like safe enough to release what's no longer serving you and ready to embrace what's ahead of you, even though you may or may not know what lies ahead. But you can focus on what you want to lie ahead, and that will grow for you. I'm sure I will, but my neighbor will take longer to hear. My piano decided to jump off my balcony in a high rate of speed. Well, you can get another piano. Hopefully nobody is lying underneath that piano, Brandon. But the piano is replaceable. You are not, okay? And thank you, Spirit, for being here to oversee this active divination for Libra in their highest good. Well, these aren't coming out so easily, huh? Ah, thank you, Mike. You caught that. That is so dope. Thank you so much. Steve, another sister. Oh, okay. Gemini was yesterday, I believe, Gavino. Hello, Gurman. I'm sorry if I say y'all's name wrong. The letters are so tiny. Thank you, Glitchman. You're just a sweetie pie. Oh, you have one too, Mike? That's awesome. Is it the same color? I'm not really sure what you said, Gurman, but thank you for being here. Where is your... Okay. All right. Oh, I thought I saw another card that tried to come out for us. I mean, you don't have to be here, Dreddy. You don't. I'm not changing anything for anyone. Hello to all of you that are here with your kind words and your beautiful energy. Hi, Pamela. Thank you for being here. Okay. Libra. Libra. Mihar, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. You can tell when people have gone through trauma, like they wear it on their sleeve. They're really out and proud about it. And so hopefully they will heal. And if not, okay. So the Ace of Wands is here at the bottom of the deck. So it looks like you guys are like maybe saying no more, or that's the advice here, is to say no and feel okay or feel confident in that, in declining certain things, whether that is the way a person is treating you, or if you don't have the energy to do something, or if you don't want to go somewhere that you've been invited to, whatever the case may be for all of you. I feel like this Ace of Wands has a lot to do with saying no and feeling confident that that's an act of self-love. And for others of you, there may be some delays that you're experiencing, but I feel like delays are a positive thing when we change the way we look at things. It could be preventing you from doing something that would bring you down later on, etc. Just things like that. Like there's divine timing at play here, Libra. But I really feel strongly that that Ace of Wands reversed has a lot to do with saying no, listening to yourselves, resonating like with your hearts and your minds, and being okay with healing. And part of healing is saying no. With the Ace of Pentacles here, I feel like that's even more touching on that. For others of you, I see you stopping something like giving your energy to a specific person or certain people. I feel like you're not investing in certain energies any longer, or that could be the advice here, okay? Some of you guys may be quitting your jobs. Some of you guys may even be getting fired from a job, which will end up being a bit of fortune, okay? It'll be better like later on. So don't let something that didn't go through make you think that things aren't happening for you. They still are happening for you, okay? Especially if you guys are playing with manifestation, you'll start to see things shift, and it'll come in the form of like stress or like delays or everything seeming like it's going wrong, but really it's because your reality is shifting here, okay? So if you're starting to experience things like that, that's an indication that your manifestations are coming true. They're taking place. It's just that the world around you is changing because you're changing here, Libra, okay? Okay, so what I'm doing, you guys, is I'm here for Libra. This is a Libra reading, so whenever I reach 1K subscribers, I will take y'all's tarot questions, and it'll be like free of charge the first time, and I'll let you guys know way in advance when I do that, and I'll just take all of your tarot related questions or your astrology related questions once I reach that 1K. But right now I'm solely focused on Libra. So thank you all for being here, okay? So with the Queen of Swords reversed, some of you guys are like not dealing with people because they've been dishonest with you. So, and then for others of you, like maybe someone wanted to borrow some money and you're saying no, or people are wanting to borrow money, or people are wanting more of you than you're able to give right now. And it's about you saying no, Libra, okay? Especially if you feel like people in your energy or a particular person in your energy is being unkind, especially verbally, or being dishonest with you, okay? You may have to you may have to tell someone no if they're asking you for your time or your money, etc. You need to really like focus on yourself, okay? So with the moon here, many of you are dealing with a deceptive person, and that's why things are seeming kind of funky or like they're being delayed. It's because you guys are like standing your ground. You do have the moon here. So some of you guys are dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces. But this is like you using your intuition and letting it guide you into what is best for you. And what is best for you is to say no, or to stand your ground, or to not respond to things that don't deserve your energy. Like you don't have to text someone back. You don't have to respond to someone. A lot of times people are doing it for the sole purpose of getting a response out of you, Libra, because your energy is pure. It's unfiltered. Okay. So there's a lot of nutrients in your energy here. And there are people in this world that will do anything to get a sample of that raw energy here. Okay. Even if it's like negatively, it's almost like a parasitic, okay? Like a parasite needs a host. So it clings on to whatever it can and attempts by any means to extract the energy of the host, okay? And that's what's going on for you here. You say it's your brother's birthday, Mr. P. Happy birthday to your brother. His name is Gape Horn. Happy birthday, GH. Happy birthday. I hope you have a magical birthday. Big Virgo love to you. I'm glad you have a great relationship with your brother. That's beautiful. That really is magical. Golden one, that is a really nice thing to say to someone. I really appreciate that, because I actually feel bad for how I look. I'm like, man, if there's one sign I should show up like on point for, it's you guys, you know? And I just don't have it in me today. I had such a long day, but that was such a beautiful thing to say. And I really appreciate you. You're very welcome, Mr. P. You're absolutely welcome. I hope your brother has an absolutely magical birthday and he's lucky to have a sibling like you. Okay. With this moon energy, you guys are like being guided by your intuition. Just different, like maybe downloads from the universe, you're being spoken to in different ways. Like, for example, you may see animals you've never seen. When that happens to you, Libra, look up the spiritual meaning to that animal, especially if it's kind of rare for you to see that animal like up close in person, or if you dream about that animal. Of course, you could see numbers on the clock repeating, 1111, 222, etc. You could even see them ascending, like 123, 1234, so on and so forth. But it's just like the universe speaking to you in a multitude of ways, and you being guided by your intuition, and you guys also picking up on deceptive energy. You know, when people are not like being straight with you, you guys are like really, really, really picking up on that. And you're getting to the stage of like distancing yourself here, okay? Reclaiming your energy, and telling people no. Like, no is a complete sentence. And it is a superpower to say that, because especially we Libras, that can be our challenge, especially in the first several years of our life. You know, we don't say no. And then we resent people later. Like me as a Libra, I can admit that. That's how it was for me on my journey. You know, the people pleasing thing was a real thing until it wasn't, until I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do this anymore. It's not serving me or that person. It's making that person believe they can walk all over me. And it's kind of my fault because I'm not telling them no. I'm not telling them how I really feel. I'm trying to make them happy at all costs. And that's costing my happiness. And I'm not willing to do that anymore. And that may be a place where you guys are at today here. Okay. So with the death reversed, some of you guys could be dealing with a Scorpio. Some of you guys are progressed Scorpios. So your sun has progressed into Scorpio and moved out of Libra. So I feel like the reason why these things are occurring is because you're looking for more deeper connections, more connections like on a soul level that have deeper meaning, and they're not surface level. They're not superficial. They're not based on trying to please other people. They're based on you being able to be honest and be truthful. And have people respect that, because the right people will. The people that are there for you will respect that. Hello, Angel Cuddy. Hi, Frankie. Thank you, Neptune. What a cool name. I appreciate all of you guys. Whoa. Oh, wow. You are... I'm just going to take that in, Neptune. I'm just going to take that, if y'all don't mind. I'm just going to take a moment to take in... Y'all don't even understand the power of your tongue, the things that you type to other people. And you guys as Libras, y'all know... y'all are one sign. I swear, you effortlessly send positive energy to other people without expecting anything in return. And I love that about you. I love that about myself as a Libra. It just gets to a point where you don't want to do it so much where people are just taking in a parasitic way. They're just taking and taking and taking with absolutely no plans of reciprocating or even appreciate, your generosity. Thank you with everything in me, Neptune. Thank you so much for that. And all of you that are here, I just appreciate sharing this space with you guys. Frankie says, I just got here and you're speaking on what's happening in my life. It gets better. I'm glad you showed up because it gets better. Toby, I hope I said your name right. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm so glad I didn't go to sleep and I went live for you guys. Like, you guys are really the truth. You really are. It can suck, Frankie. It can. But it doesn't have to. It does not have to. Like, we are here to balance shit out, including ourselves. We are justice for a reason. We're Saturn's favorite. So don't forget that. Okay. So those who do us wrong, and there are many, because we do have a lot of hidden enemies, sometimes open enemies, that all gets balanced out. All of it. So I feel like the message here is for us to be in resonance with ourselves. And that is in the form of telling people no, breaking up with people, putting distance between you and people, or even our own mindset as a means of self-love and self-care. Okay. And because like the one person that needs to be pleased is us, right? It does get better. But this death card reversed is reminding me. So maybe like in the past, there was a resistance to change. So we had to keep repeating cycles because we were unwaveringly supportive to our friends, our family, our romantic relationships. But again, it was costing us. But I feel like now you're at this place of no more. That's why these aces are in reverse. It's not anything being taken away from you, except for a mindset that was restricting you in some way or making you fearful of cutting people off, or at least placing distance between you and people that were parasitic to you. Okay. And Libra, let's face it, you knew they were parasitic very early on. But you being you still wanted to be there for them, because we have this way of like understanding. We're that inanimate object, right? So we get to have that objective perspective where it's like, well, I understand where they're coming from. Maybe they were abused early on. Maybe they were neglected. That they went through this, they went through that. Like that just is unlimitedly understanding towards everybody. But then when it comes time for you to be understood, it's crickets, right? So, I feel like you guys are at this place of like realizing that and being ready to alter that, to shift that in your life. Okay. And that's why this death energy is here in your past energy. You have a lot of water here. So you guys could have been having like some intense, profound dreams, psychic ability, very heightened for many of you, if it wasn't already, or maybe all of your lives for some of you. And I feel like your bullshit meter is like louder and louder and louder. It's like a dog whistle. That frequency is so high. Like you guys might be even hearing ringing in your ears. Like it's like that when people, it's like you feel it before they even start talking, that they are not being forthright with you. Okay. And they're around you for parasitic reasons, right? I just heard parasympathetic nerve. I think that's what it's called. But you guys could play a frequency that is healing for that, like while you're sleeping. And it will work wonders for you if that's something that you feel you're into. Frankie, I'm so glad you're in resonance with these messages. I really appreciate that. I'm so glad. But that's what's going on with you guys. I feel like collectively, many of you Libras are kind of like advancing into more of a scorpionic energy where things have a much deeper meaning. They always had a deeper meaning, Libra. It's just now you're ready. Now you're ready to embrace that depth and by any means necessary, because there's some part of you that knows you deserve better. You know you do. And it's going beyond and knowing, it's actively doing something about that. Standing up for yourself, not responding to that text message, not responding to that comment. Don't give them what they came for, because they'll never stop taking it until there's nothing left of you, Libra, as evidenced by this Knight of Pentacles reversed. So to me, this is the energy siphoner. The person that always needs something. They need your advice, Libra. They need to trauma dump on you. I know y'all have like one person in your life that calls you, and as soon as you say hello in your little cheerful Libra voice, hey, how you doing? You know how y'all get. And they're just like spilling all this bullshit on you. They didn't even ask how you're doing, if you have a minute to talk, if it's a good time to talk. They don't even ask you if they're on speaker. They just let it all go. And you're like, well, good morning to you too. Okay. Like, I thought I told you 10 times to leave that fool alone. Like, for example here. But this is also you gaining self-discipline. This is also you gaining your mental muscle. I feel like a lot of you want to get to a place where one is it's material. So you may want like to increase your finances, but also like your relationships. You want more longevity and stability. And you also want people to show up for you with a full cup, right? It's nice to be there for your loved ones. It's not so nice to get just the life drained out of you, okay? But I feel like this is an energy, this Nine of Pentacles reversed, that just wants to take, that's like a greedy energy. But here you are today saying no. Like, you're not really honest about who you are, why you're in my life, but I see you. I see you, okay? And then for others of you, this Nine of Pentacles has to do with you really like focusing your attention, merging that with your intuition, and drawing in experiences that are going to bring you pleasure, that are going to bring you enlightenment, that are going to bring you some form of expansion. Okay, some things that you actually do want versus what you don't want, but yet you were continuously putting up with because you were having some challenges releasing people that were parasitic to you, Libra. Or maybe even are. You guys could still be, about to partake in these things. So what's coming toward you? The Hanged Man. Now here's the spiritual breakthrough. Here's the spiritual breakthrough. This is Pisces energy. I would find where Pisces is in y'all's birth charts and see what Saturn and Neptune are trying to do in what house, in what area of your life. I feel like so Saturn and Neptune have made a conjunction so that you would be disciplined and discipline in terms of making your dreams, double the Pisces energy, made manifest in your physical reality. And you need to eliminate people that don't appreciate you, because as you are building your manifestation muscle, you don't want parasites around that. If you come into a windfall, Libra, if you get the job of your dreams, if you start that business, if you start that podcast, what good is it if parasites are just going to come drain all of it from you? And then it's all for nothing. So these changes are being made in your life so that you can actually enjoy what it is you're trying to manifest and not have it extracted by parasitic energies here. But this Hanged Man is you guys having your heart over your head and gaining enlightenment. It's you surrendering anything that is not serving you, anyone that is untrue to you, Libra, anyone that brings out the worst in you. You know, anyone that makes you feel like you're not acknowledging that you're being dishonest with yourself about this person's role in your life and why you're so committed to them. I understand if they're a blood relative. I understand if it's your spouse. I understand if it's your bestie of 20, 30 years. But how are they showing up for you? Is it in the same way you're showing up for them? Is what they're showing you something you feel that you deserve? If the answer to that is no, then this is where the work comes in. This is where the surrendering comes in. This is where the enlightenment comes in. The consciousness, the Christ consciousness I just heard, which is you listening to the divine and being led into your gifts, into your talent, into your courage to use them, creating value where people aren't going to try, or people aren't going to use the hell out of you, Libra. Pesticides, he says, are quite effective for parasites. You know, so is cleaning out your body. You know, like I have some duck flower, for example. That's one way to remove parasites from the body on a physical level. But then putting distance between you and those who are sucking you dry or attempting to is another way to do it spiritually or energetically. There is a multitude of ways. Pesticides is a good start, but pesticides can be carcinogenic as well. So we want to be mindful of the way we're eliminating things that no longer belong in our energy, in our environment. It's cheaper at Walmart. You are hilarious. Love to you from the United States. I don't want to mess up your name. I just feel so wrong for that. Thank you so much. I'm going to call you RY. And thank you so much for your presence and energy. You are, thank you. You are valued and appreciated. So the overhead light is tacky to me. It's super yellow and I don't like it. So I'm just using the ring light. So, you know, already like, yeah. Anyway, the Hanged Man is here to set you free is what I really feel is happening for you, Libra. You could be experiencing this right now. It has a lot to do with Christ consciousness, with the God in you. If you were created in God's image, then you are an extension of God. Okay. And if your mind is the most powerful thing in the universe, per the, hi Sharon, thank you so much for being here. Love from the UK. Yay. I'm so happy. I love when everyone taps in from all over the world, man. You guys, I tell all my friends about you guys and they're like, oh my God, really? They think it's the coolest thing, that it's like an international vibe here, man. A global vibe. I love that so much. Yes, I really appreciate the love from India and all of you guys from all over the world, man. You guys are, y'all make my heart like vibrate so high. This Hanged Man energy and this moon energy is like you guys gaining enlightenment because you don't have those blockages anymore. You're at a place of like enough is enough, right? It's been enough for a while, Libra, but now you're like ready. Like it's like you don't have to take the exam again anymore, right? Like you actually passed and you did really well this time, or you've studied your ass off. You studied for years. Now you're ready for the final exam, which means the final exam, you get to graduate, right? So there's a whole new life out there once you graduate. You get to go out on your own and you get to, you know, see who's in resonance with you and who's like, you know, you get to use your feelers. You get to use what you've learned. You get to apply the knowledge that you studied so hard for, and you had to retake the exam over and over and over. You might even had to go back and do remedial courses, but God damn it, you got through it. You got through it, and you're being rewarded for acing that final exam and graduating here, okay? And that comes in the form of like this certain consciousness, this Christ consciousness, where you're understanding that the power of your mind is drawing in your experiences. So everything you are experiencing right now is there because of your dominant thoughts, okay? And it could have been on a subconscious level, like you wondering why you keep attracting a certain personality type is because somewhere in there you may have thought that you didn't deserve more, okay? And that this is at a subconscious level now. This is not like necessarily conscious. In your mind, you're like, well, I'm just a loyal person. I just want to show up for people in the way I'd like to have them show up for me. But that's indirectly saying I don't deserve better. Like I don't understand my value. But you guys are here today knowing your value, the Hermit, Virgo energy. You have a lot of major arcana in this reading, okay? So a lot of major shifts happening for you right now as we speak. Some of you guys are Vedic Virgos. I'm a Vedic Virgo. Or maybe you have a Virgo moon, etc. But this is you guys, like this is describing the journey and everything it took for you guys to get where you are today, okay? A lot of you guys walked a dark path by yourselves with just a lantern, okay? Just your experiences, just having to take those tests over and over and over, okay? But you gained wisdom, you gained insight, you gained Christ consciousness here. And you surrendered anything that was parasitic to you, okay? So that you can operate at your highest capacity and you can start doing those luxurious Libra things that you absolutely love to do, okay? Or even those Scorpionic things that you love to do for those of you that are progressed into Scorpio, like psychological stuff or solving mysteries, etc. Getting to like a soul level instead of a surface level. And really like having bonds with people that are not rooted in trauma, that are not rooted in using someone, that are not rooted in just physical attraction or physical activity, if you know what I mean, okay? You're so much more than that. Obviously, according to this reading, you are so much more than that. But it does no good if you don't know that. But I feel like you guys are here because there's something in you that does know that and you're ready, okay? And this is also telling me that you may spend some time like alone. Doesn't mean lonely. It just means alone. Okay. Isolation. And I'm really getting journaling, a lot of journaling. If you guys already are, awesome. What I'd like you to do, or what Spirit would like you to do, is journal about the things that you love, that make you happy, or the things that you want to experience that you feel like would make you happy, and not necessarily like love from someone else. Because when you're loving yourself, Libra, you're going to attract many people. You already attract people because you look great. And because you're so considerate and you're so charming, right? Like it's easy for you to attract people. But what you want to attract is somebody that shows up in your life with the full cup, right? That can pour into your cup and not empty your cup. So the isolation is a unlimited growth potential. It's wisdom gained through repeated lessons. It is being ready for more, okay, for more of what you do want. Let me be specific on that. It's being ready for more of what you do want and having the hard part truly be over, okay? You guys can gain a lot of growth, or you will. I'm not going to say can, I'm going to say will. You will gain a lot of growth and knowledge and power in some form of isolation, whether it's deliberate, whether you guys like devote 30 minutes, 1 hour, a day to yourself, where it's do not disturb, Libra. Okay, so in this hour, you guys are going to journal about things that you want to experience or things that you're grateful for. That has so much power in that. I recommend a number 2 pencil. The energy flows better through a pencil than it does a pen, apparently, is something that I've learned. And if any of you guys are from the previous generations, you are used to writing. He says my Saturn is in Scorpio. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you would be devoted to those deeper connections then, or you may have had some lessons through pain, some painful limitations in your life, because Saturn represents limitation and Scorpio represents transformation. So you may have had some setbacks, some limitations, some people be envy of you. Some people try to sabotage you as well. The closest people to you, it had to hurt. It had to hurt for you to be a Saturn in Scorpio, but it's what caused that transcendental energy, that transformation. And it caused you to end up being devoted to yourself on a soul level. And it also helps you be devoted to the healing and transformation of other people. So it's not all for nothing. Everything you went through has a divine purpose. Sharon says, amazing. Thank you, Brian. Thank you for being here. Amir, Bangladesh in the house. All right. Yash, thank you too. Thank you all for being here. You guys are just, oh man, I love you guys. Like, you have no idea. But yeah, like life is happening for you, Libra, like not to you. And I feel like that's what you guys are switching. You're trading the parasite for prosperity. You're trading the parasite for positivity. You're trading the parasite for power. The letter P is here. Somebody's name starts with the letter P, or we're just touching on those powerful P words: prosperity, power, so on and so forth here. Passion. The first word I see in this card is passion, right? But the energy around you has been greedy, okay? The energies that have been around you have been greedy, and they have been unfaithful to you, Libra. This includes friends, okay? We're not just talking about lovers, husbands, wives, boyfriends, girlfriends, boo things, situationships, side pieces. Sorry, y'all. This is telling me what pushed you into isolation, or what is pushing you into isolation, okay? And I just heard God's protection, and I also heard divine protection in your isolation. Some of you guys could be working on a novel, or you have a novel's worth of information coming from your personal experiences that could help someone out on a massive scale, Libra, and can put a massive amount of prosperity into your bank account, okay, into your life. So some of you guys are authors in the making, and you need to get that book out. You need to do it ASAP, okay? And for those of you that think no one will read it, you need to think again. A lot more people will read it than you realize, okay? So we're moving out of that. And some of y'all have these ideologies because of the parasites that were sent to harm you, okay? That were on a mission to take you out. But you were taking them out. They didn't realize you were a seed when they were trying to bury you. They didn't know that. They didn't know that a diamond needs pressure, right? You have to apply that pressure for the diamond so we can see how beautiful it is, how it reflects the light. Excuse me, guys, 1 second.
Frank peed on the floor.
Okay. Can you help him change? No, walk. Take off your shorts. Okay, guys, if you're still here, thank you so much. I had to check on my little ones. So, where were we? Okay, yeah, these energies, the non-committals, the cheaters, the talk about you behind your back but smile in your face, the I always need a loan. I always need a loan, Libra. I know I haven't paid you back the $6,000 that I borrowed like over the last 10 years, but I need 6,000 more. You think you got me? Like, who even? I get it, Libra. I get it. The passive aggressive types that make jokes about you at your expense, but they're like, I'm just kidding. Well, then why is it that I'm not laughing? Like, shouldn't we all be laughing? Like, why are you laughing at my expense? Type of energies here. This is what you're surrendering, and which will include some isolation, but it's to build that muscle. It's to build that manifestation muscle so you guys can start experiencing what you know you're worthy of. Okay, these people tried to stop you from realizing that what, Libra? That you're a star. Oh, let me cover up her starage. That you're a star, Libra. You know you are. Like, this isn't ego. This is your character. You are unwaveringly supportive to the people in your life, even when they've harmed you, even when they've hurt you. You have given them grace. That's why the transformations are taking place in your life right now, because you are justice, because everybody has to kind of get back the same energy that they put out. So if people have been unfair to you and unkind to you, not having access to you is their karma. I promise they haven't met anyone like you, and you also know that. But for those of you that are interested in, going on social media, and you have something to say, or you have a skill, etc., whatever, I think you should do it. I think that your brilliance would be translated into monetary gains, and it would allow you a space to like actually help people that really show up and want to take what you are serving, and not just take it in a parasitic way, but because you have something that can help them. This star is wishes coming true as well. And this is, I want to extend on this Knight of Wands energy around you. You've been dealing with people that are non-committal. They're not even committed to themselves. They have this immature energy that they don't ground. They don't really take care of themselves. They live in the moment. They don't really think long term, and they think that you're an endless supply. Just endless supply of whatever it is you've been kind enough to offer over the years. Because for many of you, this has been ongoing for years. Robbie H. Well, I mean, on a fundamental, people are and are not trustworthy. People are great and awful. Hell, without the abrasive nature of human social interaction, we cannot know or form ourselves. I love that. That's beautifully stated. That's true. And if you feel like people are untrustworthy, the universe has no choice but to show you that reality. It has no choice. If you are trustworthy and you feel like others are trustworthy, the universe has no choice but to show you that reality. So whether you find them to be trustworthy or not, you are correct. But you're right. These experiences help us to discern. Okay. But this star is like wishes coming true, and it's remembering to keep your faith in yourself, Libra, your faith in your experiences and your talents, your abilities, your gifts. And it's safe for you to let go. It is safe for you to let go. I feel like stressing that, because that's where you guys are. Like, I really want to, but, and you're like at this point of erasing that but and minding the I really want to, which means it should be so. If it's something you want, it should be so. But this hour devotion to yourself is another thing I was saying is, oh, is it 2:22 on the clock? Thank you for keeping up with that. That's so cool. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't. PK, I hope you're getting, something out of this reading. 11:22 in real time, Robbie H says. All right, cool. That's that happens to be my mom's birthday, so I love you too, Mom. That hour that you could set aside for yourself is an act of self-love, whether you're journaling, whether you're doing yoga, whether you're just meditating or taking a walk and like showing gratitude for the birds singing in the morning. If you want to go out in the morning, or the sunrise rather, and appreciate the wind and the trees or all the elements around you, or the fact that you actually get to experience them on this physical plane. That hour set to yourself is what you would do in this isolated chapter in your life here. Because why hang out with this person? Like, do they really deserve any more of your time, any more of your grace, any more of your generosity? Do they really deserve any more? Because they'll take it all. They'll take it all until there's nothing left to take, Libra. And then they'll just find a new supply. So what do you get for all this on your 10th card? You get the Chariot. So some of you guys have Cancer in your chart. I don't like the way I said that. I mean, like, Cancerian energy is what I mean. Some of you guys may have beaten Cancer. Like you sent your Cancer into remission and overcome it. That's the power of your mind. That is the power of your subconscious mind. You can do that. And you will if you want to. That's exactly what will happen should you focus on being a healed version of yourself. And I feel like that's what you guys are moving into, evolving into, transforming into. I just saw a blue butterfly. But you guys are taking control. You guys are taking off as well. For those of you that are deciding to start that business, start that YouTube channel, start that TikTok, invest in crypto, whatever it is you're thinking about doing, it's a great idea. A few readings back, it had to do with that $1 million idea, Libra, you're about to throw away, or that idea that you're about to throw away is worth millions. This is extending on that. But this is things moving forward, things accelerating. You know why? Because you just got rid of the dead weight. You cleansed your body, you cleansed your energy. You what they say, you got some pesticides. You pesticided, you know, but energetically, right? And so you're taking off with this chariot energy. The chariot actually flies because the subconscious is in mergence with the consciousness, and which means this chariot is being steered with confidence, with conviction. And it takes a bit of isolation to get into that. It takes surrender, letting go of the parasites, saying no, and saying yes to yourself here. This is a very powerful, deep reading, Libra. And I like to see this for you guys. I really do. Like, I just heard someone say, are they coming back? Like, I feel like you're worth more than waiting for someone. Like, why they left you. They left you anyway. Or you asked them to leave. Either way, that happened for a reason. Wouldn't you rather create space for someone better? That's a question for you. But Robbie H says, don't invest in crypto. Well, you know, if you find it could be a good thing for you, then it will. Because we're talking about the power of your mind and how you can reprogram your subconscious mind. What do you get for doing that? You get the King of Pentacles. You get prosperity. You get power. You get positivity. You get peace. You get perfection. This can come in the form of a brand new person. And it's not a fucking reverse knight, Libra. It's not a reverse knight. Not a fake ass friend or a jealous ass lover. I know y'all have had those. And they're not even jealous of other people. They're jealous of you. But still getting in the same bed with you. And you don't have to make that make sense anymore. I feel like you're not. Like, this is a hermit compared to two knights. And this could be one person reversed. But this is what you're trading all that shit up for, is for a King of Pentacles. This could be you being the King of Pentacles. You having the long-term stability within yourself. You having the wealth, the generational wealth for some of you. Like, I understand if you make $50 million a year as it is already, but this is turning into like 300 million or more. And it's not just about necessarily the money, but it's about the freedom that it buys and the ability for you to help people in a way that is meaningful to you and not parasitic. You can help children. I know you guys can be partial to children. You can, you know, whoever you want to help, and you now have the means to help them. And this is because you believed in yourself and you are ready to graduate, Libra. This could be a partner that comes into your life with a full cup and a nice, beautiful, shining coin to share with you. Not to take from you, not to ask you, what can they get from you? But what can they give you? What do you say? Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. No, I'll pass on that. But it's like listening to your own needs, you know, like, or someone showing up to say, how can I help you? Instead of what can I extract from you? This panned out very beautifully, Libra. And it all started with a no. I'm not going to be doing that any longer. You'll have to find someone else, or you'll have to do the same work I did. So you don't need to be parasitic to other people. You won't need a host. You can be your own host, but that's up to them. It's no longer your problem, Libra. The main signs we have here are Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, all water. We have Pisces again. We have Virgo. We have Aquarius and Cancer, and also Taurus. I'm just taking a little pause because like I resonate with this myself. I get it. You guys are flying into the greatest time of your life. This is a fearless energy. You guys like really came out of a fear of change into flying and steering your chariot, steering the course of your life. Why do you have to read cards to learn things in a deceptive way? I don't really understand the question. Could you ask it in a different way? What's lapis lazuli for? Or what does it mean? It's a gorgeous, Anna. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful blue stone. I don't even have my crystal deck here. I would show it to you what it looks like, but it's gorgeous. It's good for the throat chakra, and it promotes honest communication. And it also kind of helps you to really see when people are being fake or false around you as well. Like it's like almost a third eye in a stone. The ancients used it. The ancient Egyptians absolutely loved lapis lazuli. I love lapis lazuli. I think maybe the Incas or one of the, some of those civilizations like the Aztecs or one of those, the Mayans, maybe they also used lapis. Gorgeous stone. I highly recommend it. I definitely hope you get some. You will love it, and it will you will not hold back now. You'll be tactful, especially as a Libra. You're not going to be like rude, but you will be honest. It won't be stuck. It'll fly right out. So just be mindful of that. Why do you have to read cards to learn things in a deceptive, vague way? I don't really understand that question. You can just do research instead of rash conclusions. Well, yeah, I mean, that's what books are for. That's what the Kabbalion is for. That's what the Bible is for. That is what quantum physics is for. Like, yeah, that's exactly why I'm here, Sal. If you think sense is common, you have a long way to go. Sense is not common. Yash, you're very welcome. Yash says, I bought one yesterday. That is so awesome. I love that stone so much. Yeah, what I just listed, they are books. I feel like if you spent some time reading books, then you wouldn't even be making the comments that you're making, Sal. You wouldn't even be, if it meant that much to you, you wouldn't even be part of this conversation. Like you're still drawn to this. Like you're acting on the surface like you're opposing it, but yet you're still immersed in it. And you're also calling sense common. Yeah, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like honestly, if it was, would he really be here? Like that, we were having that conversation earlier, some friends and I, like, you don't have to affirm what already is. It's not, it just is. Like, you don't have to go around announcing that you're so intelligent. You'll just be intelligent. Like I'm not what if McDonald's is my favorite place, I'm not going to go let Burger King know I love McDonald's. I'll just hang out at McDonald's. June 12th, 1999, Gemini G. Air sign love to you, Vishal. It's okay. Yash, like on a subconscious level, they're interested Sal is interested in this. Otherwise, he would not be here. There's no way. Like, who hangs out in spaces they don't want to be in? No, that's right, Yash. You know, but hey, you know, there are other aspects. Like, there are challenges and excellence in all signs. Everybody has greatness and everybody has challenges, and all 12 of the signs were all important. Hello, green profile pic. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. So, okay, but I'm not religious for one, and I'm not even using magic in a witchcraft way, but witchcraft is alchemy. So you're just throwing out like Hollywood rhetoric. Like, that's so funny. It seems bogus. Like, what's bogus about it? So I guess we're having class. The tarot, the cards are a newer form of tarot. Tarot has been around way before the pictures, before the cards. The cards came after the actual science, which started in Kemet 350,000 years ago. If you get into the Emerald tablets or even the Book of Enoch, you will find all of that information in there. Yash. So, you know, like, I'm not here to judge. You know, if you really want to learn about it, you should do just that. But to come and like, I don't know what it is you're doing, but you're here for a reason. You could be in a million other places doing a million other things, but you are here with us, with this beautiful Libra crowd. Libra, let me see. Let me get you something else, because y'all's energy has been so magical. This is a self-care oracle deck. And the cards, I'll say one more thing to you. The cards are a depiction of what's called the Fool journey, the journey through life, the 21 phases of life from birth to transcendence. Okay? That's what all of these cards represent. The minor arcana, like the court cards, these are akin to playing cards. You have your royal suit, you have your clubs, your spades, your diamonds, your hearts. Okay, it's kind of like those, but then you have 21 major arcana that are talking about life's journey. The reason they were put into cards is because of religious persecution. Okay, because when Constantine legalized Christianity, that's when they started mass murderings, and they started murdering people on a global scale for practicing a science such as tarot, okay? And natural healing. And what you call witchcraft was the origin of that was healing people. It was as a feminine act, the divine feminine. It has been destroyed. All of this stuff is in books. If you really want to talk about books, you can find all of this information in several of them, okay? But this is walking us through the Fool's journey. And we have what's called collective consciousness. So there's no such thing as like an idea being just one person's. Somebody can think of something and then the rest of the world can pick up on that. That's why someone else will invent it when it seems like you thought of it first. It's collective consciousness. The cards show me pictures of what's going on a subconscious level, on a collective level. That's why it's a general reading. And anyone is welcome to reach out to any reader and book a private personal session. And the reader's job is to tell the querent where they are on their journey, okay? So hopefully that brought you some more clarity and understanding, and you won't feel the need to tap into people's spaces and start sharing your opinion that doesn't even align with what's going on, okay? Yash, you need to be my friend in real life, because you are dropping bars. Like, exactly. That's exactly what it is. And if certain things were so great, you wouldn't need to murder people to force them into believing it. Think about that one. So anyway, this is what I was doing, because that's the last thing I'm going to say about that. If you can't take anything away from that, then nothing I can say can help you. You really think sense is common with that ideology. You have an affirmation card, Libra. It says, what some call rebellion, others call survival. As you awaken to yourself, look around, recognize the beauty in ordinary things. I love that. I feel like Libras already do that. You guys see the beauty in everything. And then you got an inspiration card. It says, take time off. The world will not fall apart without you. I love that. That is so powerful. That's like that let me read this. Dedicated day in the future to self-care. Like I was saying, set an hour aside for yourself every day. That's just for you, where the rest of the world is on do not disturb. You wake up with gratitude. You journal about the things that you want to experience or the gratitude that you have for what already exists in your life. You maybe make yourself a nice cup of tea, or coffee, or whatever it is you like, lemon water, whatever. And you step outside, if you can, weather permitting, and you just appreciate the quiet time that you've just reserved for yourself. It's an act of self-love. So dedicate a day in the future to self-care. Plan a trip to see a new movie, or a day at home reading your favorite book. Another act of self-love. Feeding your mind, so you don't have to have like questions. You can just go find out for yourself and formulate your own opinion based on your own research. Whatever activity will leave you feeling relaxed and refreshed. I love that. I feel like that's in alignment with these messages here, but like major changes occurring in your life, Libra, because you're saying no, because you are choosing you, because you are not allowing, parasites to feed off of your energy any longer, because you know your worth, because you are willing to surrender what is no longer serving you, so you can create space in your life for what is, okay? For what is meant to uplift and enlighten, and not try to extract and drain. Hello, Benjamin. Thank you so much for your presence. We appreciate you being here. So that's what I have for you, Libra. I know this got a little long, but you guys are worth it. I appreciate y'all so very much. Shout out to Angel in Ghana. Libra love to you. And Abdul Riza, hello to you too. Libra love to all of you. If you guys end up watching this after the live is posted, I hope you will comment. If it resonates at all, I hope you guys give this a thumbs up. And if you guys are subscribed, my gratitude extends infinitely. Do you hear me? I appreciate you forever. And if you're thinking about it, I'd love to have you part of this family, provided you are here to uplift and, enhance the quality of your life. And share, kindness and generosity with other Libras here. Okay. That's what we're here for. And, you guys are amazing. Like you've been just an incredible group of people, a group of souls. You're all beautiful. You all deserve this wealth that's coming your way. You all deserve, people in your lives that, value you, because you are valuable. You deserve to eliminate waste, toxic waste. I just heard, like, it doesn't belong around you on that badass outfit that you have on, Libra. Oh my gosh. And it's almost our birthday season, right? Like, why not clear the clutter, right? And you're ready for your birthday. What a great gift to yourself to like say no more. I'm ready to accept greatness. I'm ready to resonate with my own greatness. Like, that's a gift to yourself. You're a whole star. And the things that are coming into your life are far greater than what you're giving up to receive them. Okay. Those are cute. Are those little peeps? Those look like the peeps from like Easter season or whatever. Oh, star season. That's another topic of conversation. Danine, thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed the reading. It's hard for me to log off from you guys. Like, I just feel like you guys are my family. I could just talk to y'all all night, or all morning, depending on where you are. Oh man, so much love to you all. Thank you for sticking around, for those of you that did. And I'm grateful that you found value here, for those of you that did. And just the beautiful words, the uplifting comments that you guys made, like, you have no idea. Like, I really appreciate you, and I really love you. And I'm glad you guys are finding love within yourselves. Okay. So you guys have a magical night or sunrise wherever you are. And know that I'm always here to be a source of enlightenment and upliftment, and a source of love for you guys. Okay. So I wish you all so much love, Libra, so much light, infinite abundance. I'm proud of you, Libra. You should be proud of yourself. And until next time, my sweet Venusians, take care.